Okay, so let's do a quick walkthrough of our Blackboard shell. I'm doing this walkthrough using one of the courses I am teaching, but the general scheme, even if you are enrolled in another course that I'm teaching, the general scheme is the same. You will land on the Content tab, and I'll go over what is on this tab in a moment. Then the other important tab you would want to see is the Announcements tab, where all the announcements related to the course will appear. Well, whenever I post an announcement, it will appear here. Right now, there is one announcement posted, which is to welcome you to the course. And if you click the announcement, it will open the actual content, actual text of the announcement that you can read. The other one, there's a discussions tab. If you're taking a course with me for the first time, you will see an introductions and general discussions forum here. And I invite you to introduce yourself. There's a little bit of instructions or guide, some guidance on what you can say in your introduction. What this does is it helps me to get to know you a little. And not only me, but when you post something, your classmates will also see it. So everybody gets a chance to introduce themselves and get to know their fellow classmates. Okay. Other than that, gradebook is where whatever items we have for grading will appear. And groups is where uh, any groups that you're a part of, and you will be a part of at least one group, which is for the final project. And that group will appear here, and any activity related to the group will also appear on this page. Let's go back to the content. So the first item in this content tab is this module called Welcome and Course Info. If we click on it, there are two items here. One is the course information, and course information is an important, very important folder. It contains your course syllabus, important dates. So course syllabus, depending upon the course you're taking, you will see that course's syllabus here. And once again, you're invited to go through your syllabus. There is evaluation criteria, what items of evaluations are there. All of that is laid out here, as well as what we will do on a week-to-week basis. So that is your course syllabus. There are other documents which give you more information about certain protocols, and there is an academic honesty statement. Basically, this statement is you're attesting to the fact that every work you submit, be it a test or a project or assignment, it is something you have done on your own. So this is where you will find your academic honesty statement. And these important dates are all the dates where your submissions are or a test is. So there are 4 dates. The first one is when your midterm test is, which is worth 30%. And then everything else is related to the project, the final project you'll be doing. And there are 3 submissions, three dates related to it, divided into 4 submissions. The last item you will submit in 2 parts. But these are basically the dates you must keep in mind, keep on your radar. Okay, moving down, there is the WebEx link folder, which is basically if you need to see me, you can open this, and this is my Calendly link. If you're already familiar with Calendly, well and good. If not, it's an appointment management system. So you click on it, you will see what times I'm available and what slots are still free if nobody else is booked. And you can book a slot, and then on the time that you have chosen, you can come here and click on this link, and it will start a WebEx meeting. It will take you to my WebEx office. Okay, this is the forum that we already looked at. Actually, I should be linking the forum to this. This is an empty folder. So ignore that. Weekly learning is the next, and this is where all the action is. This is where week by week I will be posting lectures and modules. And right now, week one content, we are already in week one. So week one content is available. I'll open that in a moment. The other 2 weeks, I have already sort of given you an important piece here that you will always be seeing that week 5 is when there is your when you have your first midterm test, and week 13 is when is reserved for project presentations. So what does a weekly module look like? You open the module and you will see basically, typically, this is for this course, week 1, but in general, we follow the same method, same scheme. There's some text introducing what is presented, and then multiple segments, as many as necessary or as many as there are, which make up the entire lecture. So you'll go through all the lecture modules and any text that is there to help you. And sometimes I may post other materials, materials to help your learning, maybe some documents, maybe links on the internet to the documentation of various things that we'll be doing. So this is where your weekly learning material will be posted under weekly learning. Your midterm test folder is already here. Right now, it just says, see further down this page for your midterm test. Basically, what will happen is that on the day of the exam, on October 4, it says here, and it may be different. It may be different based on the course you're taking, the day your lecture is, etc. So this day, the exam will appear and it will stay visible for 24 hours. But once you start it, you will have 2 hours to finish it. Okay, the last item here is final project. So final project, you're supposed to be working in groups. Some of you who took a course with me who are taking the advanced courses, we will be using the same groups as we did in the intro course. The others, the students in the intro course will need to find their own group mates. So here is some information. And this up to 7 students, this information, it will change depending upon the class size. So don't go by this video, look at your course. And other information also may be different on different courses, but you're invited to look at what is there. And there are actually 4 more items that should appear below this. Now, what happens is the way this system Blackboard works is if any assignments are designated as group assignments, they do not show up until the student who's looking at it, which is you, is a part of a group. So you must be in a group to see them, and I'll show you what they look like in this tab. So you see 4 more items below this. These are the 4 items: the project proposal, the functional and technical specification, project submission, and presentation. And these are set up as assignments. If you click on any one of them, it will, okay, I'm logged in as a student on the other tab, so it doesn't show me. Anyhow, so basically, it will tell you all the details. So this is more or less our quick walkthrough.